Evening all, no respawns, hope you're doing well. So we're back at the Brotherhood of Steel Airport, and this is my narrated tour. Now, as always, I do have an unnarrated tour at the end. Little pop-up will have come up now, link in the description if you want to hear my rambling. But let's begin. So just a quick note, those of you who've seen all of the 3 videos I made to create this, it's barely any different other than like a few changes, because there wasn't really anything to do. I thought I had loads to do, and then I realised I didn't, so it's more just a collection of how I've tidied things up. Now, you may note, if you look around, you're going to see lots of things which weren't there, namely the carpets and a load of debris. That's because, and I've mentioned this before, and I don't think this is a mod bug, however, the airport has an issue, at least with me, where a load of the debris respawns quite quickly. After a few days, it just comes back, namely those carpets. And you'll see in a bit, there are like those barrels there, you can see that wooden pallet sticking through the beam. And there's also a bar, and that whole bar area at the back seems to respawn for me as well, which is why I didn't bother building that. I was like, right, I'll just put some junk on it and just kind of use it as a kind of dump area. It's not an issue because, as you see, none of the chairs respawn. However, it's unlike loads of it, just like little bits and pieces respawn. So it's just something you want to bear in mind. Now, but this is one of my favourite areas ever. I'm really pleased with how I themed this. This was actually was the first structure I built, as you remember, which is my kind of Brotherhood Steel player home. There aren't actually any settlers at this settlement, by the way, because obviously you can't. At least on PS4, I haven't found a mod that allows me to send settlers here yet. That would be cool. Let me know in the comments if you found one, whether I do not know of one. But I did have a few bits and pieces. There is a robot wandering around somewhere, but he keeps disappearing. His name's Chief. He's a Sentry Bot, Mr. Handy combo, but I can't seem to find him. Those wee turrets, by the way, come with a mod, which I can't remember the name, and I can't remember to dig out. It's not unlock 7 objects, though. It's in there. Just search for turrets, you'll find it. But basically, you can place those down. They're pretty cool. See that pallet, sticking through there. And if you look after we get, this is the barracks. That's Bubba, by the way. The dog's name is Bubba. I actually checked this time. He's cool. He doesn't fuck off, just the robots do. Again, I don't know if that's limited to me. As you can see there, see that right there? That bar? And also the Nuka-Cola machine in the back. You've got something to bear in mind with this area. Some of the trash respawns. But thankfully, it's none of the big stuff like the chairs, and just a load of the junk doesn't, which is cool. But just bits and pieces. The whole back, I think, respawns. So it's kind of a bit of a pain. But other than that, it looks very cool. I'm really pleased with this place. But I thought I had loads to do. And I haven't. You can't even place stuff on that wall because it's outside the build area. So you just want to bear all this in mind. I thought I had loads to add to this, but all it really is just mostly on my end, lighting it up, tidying a bit, deleting some of the junk that respawned, and tidying up the generator. So most of this is relatively unchanged, but I wanted to give kind of a concise and all linked tour. Nice way to start the Monday, a bit of a slow video. So anyway, it's nearly done, because it's obviously a very, very small settlement. Up here I've got my little robot creation area, which seems to... The robots don't seem to want to hang around. Again, I have no idea if that's definitely not limited to this settlement. That's due to my save. Some mod is conflicting and making my robots fuck off. I don't know what it is. I think maybe they have to be assigned jobs. That might be it, actually. Or they fuck off to Sanctuary. Anyway, so there's going to be the underrated tours coming up in a second. As always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. I'll have another video up tomorrow. I've got a few builds ideas for this week. I just wanted to get this out of the way first. You guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll talk to you lovely people soon. You take care.